Hello everyone. Today we are going to present the optimizing the tea supply chain for SereniTea. Next. My name is Trisakti as the team leader. Along with me is the Siva Moita Gautam, Karen, and Ravi Padilla.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to discuss is our discussion related to the first question, which is comparing challenges of Arunika and Sinja's supply chain processes. So we believe there's a difference between the challenge faced by Arunika products and also Sinjas. In Arunika, the main problem, we believe it lies to the reverse logistics. So the entire supply chain is bottlenecked by a single weak point, which is the inefficient flow of empty bottles from the market back to the factory. And it caused the production halts. And also for Sinja, the main problem it lies into the demand management and also the reverse logistics. It's not only Sinja burdened by reverse logistics, but it's also must cope with unpredictable demand, leading to simultaneous excess inventory and stockouts. Next, please. And then to optimize the supply chain strategies, there are several points here. For Aronica, we are focusing on the operational excellence. The objective is to create a reliable and predictable circular flow. So the first point related to the Aronica products is revitalize reverse logistics. It shifts from a passive process to a proactive program with clear incentives for the retailers. And the second point is we need to optimize the pickup schedules. It will integrate product delivery schedules with empty bottle pickups for efficiency. And for the Sinja products, we need to build an agile supply chain. The objective is to respond to market volatility and quickly while managing complexity. And the first thing we need to take more uh, we need to do is demand driven forecasting. It uses real time e-commerce sales data for dynamic inventory adjustment. And also the second point is related to the inventory segmentations. We need to allocate dedicated buffer stock for the e-commerce channel to absorb sudden demand spikes. Next, please.
Okay. The second question is, should Serenity reduce such variance? It can be written and also graphed by the Pareto chart. And as you can see in the chart, the Apple and the Galva is two the variants that the most related and the most sales variants from the Serenity. And it can be classified into two classes. The first one is the fetal view, or we can say it as a class A, and it identified that the majority of sales are driven by a handful of product variants. And the second one is the low value many, or the class C. The variants like ORG and BLAs, it contribute minimal sales but add the significant operational complexity. So we are not reducing the variance, but we can rationalize the portfolio. The solution is to considering the three flavors with the low sales volume. So the limited edition strategy for these classes variants for ORG and BLAs is using the strategy to change from the regular products to seasonal or limited editions. For example, we can help for the streamlining for the operational benefits. That the first one is planned production in a single batch, so there is no ghost inventory, slow moving, and it can cost the simpler supply chain operations. And the second one we can use for the marketing benefits, but with the hype and urgency, and it can be increases the potential for short-term sales boost and maintains the consumer loyalty to specific flavors. The question number three is managing temporary demand surge. The Serenity faces two different types of demand spikes, which require two different solutions. The first one is artificial demand with order effect. It's caused by the company's internal policy, like caused for the forward buying. So the impact is creates inconsistencies for the demand and disrupting the forecast hindering the return flow of the bottles. And the second one is real demand. And it should be a market success for the business. It caused by the successful marketing campaigns uh, in the e-commerce. It should be impacted to the current system is unable to capture the revenue opportunity due to lack of responsiveness. So we need to first stabilize it and accelerate it. The first one, the solutions for the official demand. We need to revise commercial policy, eliminate the second week price increase announcement period, and it should be help to remove the incentive for forward buying. And the outcome for the solution, it should be the order flow from retailers will become more stable and reflect the actual consumer's demand. And the second one is the solution for the real demand. We need to implement the SNOP process. We need to create a routine or weekly collaboration forum for marketing, sales, and the operations teams. And for the outcome, the e-commerce promotions are no longer surprises, but planned input for demand and inventory management.
Okay, so for the question number 4 is we are going to balancing the retail and the e-commerce. The core issue is the channel themselves, but the invisible wall separating their operation. Current state operational silos is the retail distribution center is excess stock, but the e-commerce fulfillment center is stock out. Inventory can move flexibility between channels, causing loss revenue on one side and holding costs on the other. So we are going to building an omnichannel backbone, implementing a supply chain control tower. It's a centralized technology platform that provides a tool with real-time visibility of all inventory, regardless of its location, factory, PC, or fulfillment center. New capabilities, it's flexible fulfillment. The system can intelligently and automatically use excess stock in return DC to fulfill e-commerce order and turning the idle assets into the revenue.
Okay. The question 5 is a three strategy change. These three recommendations are not separate initiative, but a comprehensive and sequential transformation roadmap. Is a first establish the core, the eliminate the most damaging internal dysfunction. This is the foundation for everything else. It's a focus for the policy and reverse logistics. And the second strategy is integrate the channels, build omni-channel capability to respond to the market in the unified way. Is a focus for the technology and process SNOP. And the third strategy is optimize the portfolio. Use the data to manage a complexity intelligently and strategically and focus for SKU management and data. Next. And have a supply chain transformation roadmap is a best approach to ensure and successful sustainable implementation. This have three paths. Path 1 is a stabilization and quick wins is more have a 1 until 6 months is for a revised commercial policy to stop forward buying, and the second launch a pilot program for reverse logistic revitalization, and the third is conduct Pareto analysis and decide on strategy for a Class C SKU. And the best two is building the tech foundation is have 6 until 18 months is for select and implement a supply chain control tower platform, formalize the cross-functional SNOP and SNOP process company-wide, and the third is roll out the national reverse logistic program. And the last path is continuous optimization is more than 18 months is for use data from the control tower for distribution network optimization and implement for more advanced forecasting model is for demand sensation, and the last is conduct periodic product portfolio review. Desiva, can you continue?
Okay, thank you. That's all for our discussion. Thank you so much for your attention.